Brother Stogie.
Cigar Titan.
How are you, sir?
Kind of bummed out today, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of a somber day.
Yeah, I heard some not so good news about one of our BOTLs.
Yep.
So real quick, during our little intro here, we're gonna give a little shout out. So I don't know if you guys ever heard of
Bradley from Zeal Team 6.
And formerly with
TNT Cigars.
TNT Cigars with Tim from Daily Cigars, right?
Yep.
Cigars Daily. Passed away yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I know everybody kind of heard rumors and whatnot, but I guess what happened was he got into an accident on his motorcycle.
Yep.
And he was hit by another motorist. Good thing that motorist actually stood at the scene of the accident.
Yeah.
So shout out to him for being a good Samaritan for that. But unfortunately, he didn't succumb to his injuries, and he passed away on his way to the hospital.
Yeah, crazy, right?
So that sucks, man. Dude was, I remember watching him because we had a discussion earlier saying that he and Tim were kind of the reasons why we were like, hey, we could do this shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How they kind of bounce off of each other, and he was energetic.
Yeah. Like
all of his videos, he was it with Zeal Team 6 Cigars. The new YouTube channel that he got by himself was just full of energy, full of information. Dude had tons of knowledge. Also being a Christian man as well. But it was just so much animation, information, and he was just a good man all the way around.
Yeah, he founded Zeal Team 6 Cigars a few years ago after he left TNT Cigars. I know him and Tim went their separate ways, and he founded Zeal Team 6 Cigars and really focused a lot on the house blends. We even reviewed one of his house blends here on the show probably a little over a year ago. That was the Cuban Imposters.
Yeah.
Yeah, and those are some fantastic sticks. I've actually had a couple of the house blends from Zeal Team 6, and everything that I've had from them was just phenomenal. But yeah, real sad news. You never know, right? Like, the next day is never promised, and Bradley seemed like a really good dude. Had a chance to talk to him once. Unfortunately, never got the opportunity to meet him, but yeah, anytime. It's a very small, very niche community of content creators and things like that on YouTube, and when something like this happens, it kind of sends shockwaves through our little industry, right? Our little niche here on YouTube, and word travels very quickly, and it's really unfortunate to see something like that happen. It was a great content creator as well, so yeah, sucks, but maybe a moment of silence for Bradley.
For the Titan fan?
For the Titan fan. All right. Well, we should get this started. What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here once again with my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to people.
Titan fans.
And Brother Stogie, today we're going to do another Lounge Talk episode.
Yeah.
What do we got up our sleeve today?
So usually we gotta tell people that we don't promote cigars, but damn all that.
Right.
We gonna tell y'all today 5 reasons why y'all should be, if you're not already, should be smoking cigars.
Yes. You ready to get this one started?
Let's give it to them. Put some smoke in the air.
Yes. Welcome back, everybody. Like we said at the beginning of the episode, we are going to be talking about why you should start smoking cigars, why you should join the cigar community.
Yeah.
And or the pipe community, right? Mm-hmm. Pipes are great too. But before we do that, you have found the most entertaining cigar channel in all of the YouTubes. You have found
the Cigar Titan.
That's right. Brother Stogie, it feels good to be back.
And I'm doing this, my chest is sore as shit.
Man, I tell you what, so Brother Stogie and I ended up going to the gym last Sunday, right? It's been a cool minute since Cigar Titan and Brother Stogie have gone to the gym together. You know, life, travel, work, kids, family, all these things. You know, Brother Stogie still goes and does his thing. He's doing the Taekwondo thing and does the gym on his own. Same with Cigar Titan. He goes and he'll do the gym on his own and everything else. But it seems like when we get together, somebody's bound to get hurt. Somebody's bound to get hurt. And this time, it was me. So Brother Stogie and I went to the gym last Sunday, and we just started to warm up. And I'll tell you, like, I've been back actively going regularly to the gym now for probably about a month. I took took quite a bit of time off, whatever, but actively back in the gym for about a month now. And we started warming up, and we're starting with some bent over rows. And then that went into, you know, like a shoulder press, but we were starting off with just the bar, which is, for those of you who don't spend a lot of time in the gym, an Olympic sized bar weighs about 45 pounds.
Right.
Not heavy at all, very light. Just got done doing a 10-minute warm up prior to that to get the blood circulating.
Just walking on the treadmill.
Right.
And to be specific, the workout was a Romanian deadlift to a snatch and clean to a shoulder press.
Thank you. That.
Got you.
That's what we did. we did a Romanian clean to the snatch, and then we lifted it.
Yes, all that. and he got his ass.
But yeah, so Cigar Titan actually had a gym-related injury probably about 5 or 6 years ago. This was back when I was lifting a little heavier and I was doing some sumo deadlifts. Came up on my second set, and I felt my back lock up on me at the gym.
Yeah.
Ended up going to the doctor, found out I had 2 slip discs in my lower back, and it has been a point of pain for me over the years. You know, and I've just something, especially as you get older, you just got to be mindful of. I know it's there, I got to be careful of it. And I didn't think that when we were in the gym on Sunday and we were just doing the bar, being very light, but that motion went down, and again, second set went down, came up, felt the back lock up, and that just took me out for the rest of the day. I was jacked up, and I've been reasonably jacked up here for the last 3 or 4 days, and back's still a little tender and still a little sore, but we're gonna try to get back into the gym tomorrow. Start off very light, give the legs probably a week or 2 off, just because I don't want to go pushing heavy and put any extra strain on that back until I feel a little bit better. But
please do so.
Yep, but here we are.
I got you, bro. Pain medication.
Yes.
I got you,
Brother Stogie came through. Brother Stogie came through.
I looked out for him, you know, so we had all the kids at the house and shit running around in the outside studio, and I was like, you know, he ain't looking too good.
No.
You know, so I packed up my little tribe and said, hey, we're gonna give Uncle Titan, you know, some time to recover, because he ain't looking.
Sleeping.
You know what I'm saying? Not like that, bro. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Let him rest and recover. So what you did. So, you know, a couple days later, now we're back at the studio doing this video for y'all. And I guess I might as well just go ahead and just jump into the first one. Don't be afraid to try something new. You know what I'm saying? This is something new, something different. You know, this is like anything that you know, for people who've never been to the gym before.
Right.
You might be some hesitation. I mean, I ain't never did this before. I might get hurt. Or I might go into the gym and start doing something that I seen on YouTube, but I look like a damn fool doing it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what most new beginner cigar smokers may think, is that I'm gonna go into this lounge, I ain't never did this before, and I might look like a damn fool.
Right.
Don't know how to cut, don't know how to light. I might be holding the shit this close to my pipe and I'm not supposed to, or this close to the cigar, I might burn my eyebrows off and shit. The great thing about it is that somebody gonna teach you. Somebody gonna show you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to jump into this, because this is something great, and there's always someone who's willing to show you what's up.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've never seen a fellow brethren, BOTL, that will look down on someone who may not be doing it right.
No, and if you're running across somebody that is looking down on you or coming across condescending or acts like a know-it-all when it comes to cigars, you know, there are those people out there, but the vast majority of folks are actually going to be willing to give you a helping hand and guide you through that whole cigar experience. All right, so.
True, facts. I know, you know, I didn't know how loud the noise is gonna get and shit, you know. What's another reason why somebody should start smoking cigars.
So another reason why someone might start smoking cigars, so me personally, Brother Stogie, naturally, I'm more of an introvert, right? Probably couldn't tell. You know, watching Cigar Titans for the last 5 years, we tend to up the energy levels a little bit here for the Titan fam, right? I don't walk around all day going, "What's going on, girlfriend? How are you?" Like Brother Stogie does. But I tend to be more of a natural introvert, right? And so one of the things that really drew me to cigars was the thought of meeting new people and becoming a part of a broader community, right? So as you tend to get a little bit older, you have very few, your options, you know, in terms of like hobbies or social gatherings has a tendency to shrink the older you get, right?
Most def.
Especially if you're looking to lead a reasonably healthy lifestyle. You don't want to go out, you don't want to party all the time. You don't want to be in the clubs when you're 45 years old, hanging around a bunch of 21-year-olds and everything like that. That's not what you want to do when you get a little older, right? And so for me, it was like the opportunity to really connect and socialize with people who had a similar interest. And the cigar community provided an opportunity to do that. So you can go into a lounge if you have a local lounge in your area, you know, get to know the people that frequent the lounge. I promise you, if you have a lounge in your area, there are 100% regulars that attend that lounge all the time. Get a chance to sit down and have a conversation with them. I think that's one of the few places where you can genuinely, you can just go into a lounge, sit down, light up your cigar, have a drink, whatever, and just start talking to people. And it's not an awkward situation. It's like, why is this person talking to me?
Right.
Right? So the other way to do that, if you don't have a lounge near you, another reason to start getting into cigars in the community would be the online community, right? We provide content for that specific purpose. One of the main reasons Brother Stogie and I started doing this was to create content for people to enjoy if they weren't in a lounge.
Yes, because we create the safe space, okay? For those who are in Guam.
Yes.
For those who are in, you know, in London.
Yes.
Australia, Canada, who don't have lounges in their neighborhoods, they can turn on the motherfucking Cigar Titans, have a drink, pull a little something, smoke a little something, and you good to go.
Yeah.
You don't need to go nowhere.
No.
They got me and you.
Yeah.
Why go somewhere else?
Right.
Are we non-judge motherfucking mental up in here?
That's not. Yes. Exactly.
And so I mean, with that being said, so if you are a brand new smoker and you just happen to turn on the Cigar Titans, you know what I'm saying? I think another good reason to become a cigar is where you get to learn some shit.
Absolutely.
Titan fam, check this out. How many of y'all, when y'all first started smoking cigars, put it down in the comments, how many of y'all actually knew, number one, that a cigar was in 3 different components? How many of y'all knew that you smoke a cigar in thirds? How many of y'all, even knew that the wrappers of a cigar come from different countries and shit?
I can see people in the comments raising their hand. I knew.
You know, motherfucker, no you didn't. Because when I had to ask a Cuba, I didn't know that shit it may have came from Nicaragua or some shit, or from the US, or from Dominican, or from Brazilian, Cameroon wrappers. You did not know that cigars was as multicultural and multifaceted as they are as we know now. You learn some shit.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Brother Stogie, another reason to maybe get into cigars is maybe you got a little bit of an addiction, right? You got an addictive personality and you like to collect cool shit.
Okay.
See where I'm going with this?
I do now. You got me scared for a second.
You know, cigars is a terrific hobby to get into if you are someone that has a little bit more disposable income or expendable cash that you can, you know, enjoy. I'm not gonna lie, if you're getting into cigars, the cigars can be quite expensive at times, right? And so You know, a single stick, usually on the cheap end, will run you anywhere between $9 to $13 roughly. And that's a cigar on the lower end of the price scale there, right? But then you're thinking, then you've got to get, humidors. You don't necessarily have to have a humidor. There are other ways to humidify your cigars without having to invest in a humidor. We've talked about that in previous episodes. But then there's all the accessories that come along with the cigar game as well. If you're somebody that likes to collect and get new cool things, the cigar industry 100% has you covered. We have seen some very nice, very basic accessories, all the way up to the gold-plated dragon humidors that breathe fire.
Yes.
All those things. I mean, if you can think it, there's probably something out there for you. So if you're somebody that likes to collect, likes to have, nice things, you're really looking at making this a hobby, I would encourage you to get into cigars, take a look at all the different options available to you. You might actually find some cool shit.
That reminds me of the movie 40-Year-Old Virgin. Remember when they were trying to move all his action figure shit out of their apartment?
All right, tell me what I should do.
Okay, we just take everything that's embarrassing and we move it out of here so it doesn't look like you live in Neverland Ranch.
And he got pissed
If that was your house, it'd be like lighters,
right? You know what I'm
cutters.
saying? That's how we all wear our cigars and shit. Somebody open our humidor door. Hey, don't open my shit. You trying to perfectly curate and get the temperature right and the humidification all perfect and shit. Somebody come open your shit without permission.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As everybody say, you got to supervise who wanted into your shit. You know what I'm saying? You go and people who, put all your padrones on the top, they line up the Robustos with all the Robustos, the Churchills with all the Churchills.
Right.
It's an art to it.
Absolutely.
You're
not going to see that art in my humidor though. It's just, I got top shelf, medium shelf, bottom shelf stuff. That's how I line my stuff up.
That's true, but your non-commons are at the bottom now.
Right.
Your non-commons.
Yeah.
Everything's all mixed up at the top, but the non-commons that we don't go to as often, at the bottom.
Somebody's going to ask what a non-common is. Why don't you explain that?
The shit you're not going to go to every day.
Okay.
You might have bought a sampler pack or something.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The band's like, oh, what is this? It came in a sample pack. It was $25.
Okay.
Those are one of the non-common box.
Okay.
Those are the ones you go to when you don't want to smoke all your rare collections.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you got the only cigar you got left, the only good cigar you got left is your Padron 1864 Anniversary Series. Right. But you got 17 non-commons down there.
Maybe you're doing a barbecue or something, you're not paying too much attention to it, you grab a non-common.
You go grab a non-common. Or when people come over to the house and all you got is your top shelf shit up there.
Right.
But you got a whole bunch of non-commons.
Okay.
Get the non-commons.
I like this.
You know what I'm saying? So you won't be upset if the count is low. If the inventory is scarce.
Yeah.
But the non-common.
Hashtag down below, what's your non-common? Curious to see what other non-commons the Cigar Titan community has that they enjoy on a regular basis.
Good point.
Brother Stogie, what's next on the list?
For me.
For you.
For me. One reason why I think you should start smoking cigars is to start a legacy.
Do tell.
Follow me? So, my daughter's 19.
Okay.
My oldest son is 13, 8, be 8 this year, then a 5-year-old.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? For anyone who has been in the cigar game for a while, what's the common denominator for men mostly on why they start smoking cigars?
I think maybe just to kind of
like the common denominator of why they got into smoking cigars.
Why they got into smoking cigars? Probably because somebody in their family, a legacy thing, was into cigars. Their grandfather was into cigars, their father was into cigars. Hell, maybe even their mother was into cigars.
On point. That's why I take you here. Me, I'm gonna start that legacy from my family. I didn't start because of a grandpop or something like that. Nah. Actually, this motherfucker right here got me to smoke cigars. He old, but he ain't my grandpa, you know? But I want to be the one to where my kids get, when they get of age, like, man, I remember when my dad used to smoke some cigars. I can smell it now. I ain't even no smoke in the air right now. Or I remember when he used to fire up his pipe. You smell that nice tenderized steak smell, or that nice flagrant vanillas and stuff that my dad used to smoke. That's a legacy that I'm starting. I want to go ahead and start for my own kids, and that's why I continue to smoke cigars.
I love that.
Right?
Very unique. I like that.
Thank you, bro.
Nice little touch on that. I think finally, one of the best reasons to start smoking cigars, it's a great way to relax. It's a great way to unwind, right? I'll tell you, I've had a rough couple of days, just with work and the news today and everything else. It's been a rough couple of days. And one of the ways for me to really turn that brain off, disconnect, just kind of get away from everything, I come out, I sit in the stogie den, I light up a cigar, and everything just has a tendency to kind of take a back seat to the cigar. All your problems, all the things you got going on, it helps. It's almost therapeutic in a way that is meditative for me, where I am completely consumed in the experience. Brother Stogie's gonna be fine. I'm completely consumed in the experience of smoking a cigar that I'm just not thinking about all the other things that I have going on, all the other projects I have to work on, and all the other things I have going on at work. For me, for at least that hour and a half, it's just me and that cigar. And it's a great way for me to maintain some of that mental health and clarity throughout the week by just disconnecting and having a cigar. Is it like that for you?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie though. I have a confession.
Let's hear it.
I gotta admit, being a cigar smoker has turned me into a bit of a, I don't know. I'm not gonna say a snob, but discriminatory.
Discriminatory.
I've never found myself to be discriminatory towards any person, race, color, gender, creed, whatever.
Sure.
But cigars have turned me that way, and I've caught myself a few times. I'll explain. It reminds me of that Key and Peele episode they did where I think one of them was a president.
Okay.
And then he'd go through the line.
Where it was Barack Obama.
Yeah. Hello, sir. Yeah.
1/8 black.
Afternoon, my octoroon. Come on, bring it in there. Tuck that.
Yeah, I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog. I'm in there, dog.
You tucking it in there? What you tuck, dog? What you tuck, though? You tuck it?
I'm in there. Come in there.
Sorry, it was like one of his homies like, yeah, what's up? I find myself doing that a lot, especially when I meet new people. I'm like, hey man, how you doing? What's up? You know, what's your name? I'm motherfucking Brother Soul. Come on, man. You don't know who the fuck I am. But anyway, hey, you want to have a smoke? I'm like, no, I don't smoke cigars. I found myself going like,
Really?
fuck me, you don't smoke? Oh no. Hey, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this? Who brought him?
Who'd you bring to my house?
Whose man's is this that don't smoke motherfucking cigar? Get him out of my face. No, I'll do that. And then once I meet someone, it's funny. I was at a party a while ago. One of the guys at the party, he came out before I did. He had a nice little Churchill-sized cigar in his hand.
Okay.
And he just walked around the party. He hadn't lit it yet.
He was scoping the place out.
He was scoping the place out. But he
Like the Terminator.
You know what I'm saying? But he had the cigar in his hand, right?
He was looking for his John Connor. That's what he was looking for.
And he didn't know that I was watching him too, right? 'Cause he didn't know who I is. This is the first time meeting him in person.
Right.
He didn't know who I was. So I was scoping him out. So I'm walking around, got his unlit cigar in his hand and shit. And eventually I was like, hey bro, homies don't let homies smoke alone. I'm gonna go get my shit. He's like, my dog, I'm gonna go ahead and fire up. He sat down and he fired up, right? So he came for Super Bowl.
It's almost like the Batman signal.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, much more these grown ass men smoking a cigar. So he came over for Super Bowl. And when he came over, we were already smoking outside. We didn't even talk when he came into the garage. It was eye contact, and then and I went on and got him a cigar. That's the community shit we talking about, y'all. It is non-verbal.
You didn't even have to say anything.
We didn't have to say anything. It's non-verbal communication. You know what I'm saying? Even when me and this motherfucker get together, he's like, hey, you wanna have a smoke? What the fuck you asking me that for? Of course. Like, my shit is in my jacket. I'm ready to go. Don't ask
At
me.
all times.
The insults.
At all times.
The insults. Don't insult me asking a brother so smoke a cigar. Of course. Or at least my pipe.
Oh, you're the founder of Come Smoke With Me.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, check this out. Speaking of, it'd be nice if we can get some of our Titan fan members to be a part of that Come Smoke With Me thing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
So if you want to, the shorts on YouTube are anywhere between 15 to 60 seconds.
Yeah.
If you want to do a Come Smoke With Me, pretty much just film yourself, do a little short. Remember, 15 to 60 seconds of you just kind of lighting, smoking, and kind of doing your thing as you just puff on a cigar.
Yeah, throw hashtag or something, Come Smoke With
Come
Me.
Smoke With Me.
Down at the bottom that we can attack, get all these videos linked and everything.
And then we will throw your videos on our shorts.
Yes.
So you will be featured on the motherfucking Cigar Titans YouTube channel.
I love that.
Right? Yeah. That'd be cool.
I love it.
And the only way you can do that is if you are subscribed to our motherfucking channel.
That's right.
And the only way you subscribe to the channel is if you click that red button that says subscribe, you like the videos, and you share them motherfuckers. You gotta share the videos with other like-minded people within the community.
It doesn't even have to be like-minded people. I don't care. Send it to everybody. Even if they're like, what the hell is this? Like, why are you sending me this? Send it to them again. Send them another video. Send them another video.
And if they say some nonsense like that too, but hey, stop being a bitch. Just watch the video, grab your cigar. You know how to do it, I'll teach you how. You know what I'm saying? That's how you recruit motherfuckers. You know
Right, exactly.
And you also gotta hit the bell so you get a notification every time the Cigar Types posts a new video for y'all. Shout out to Bradley.
Yep.
Rest in peace. Shout out to your family. Condolences to y'all and his children. That man was passionate about his family.
And a man of God, you said it.
And a man of God. So that was a huge, devastating loss to our community and to his family. So I hope you guys heal through this process and find a way to kind of move on with him now being your angel and the angel over the cigar community, knowing that he will always be in our presence within a little smoke in the air.
That's right.
Until next time.
Well said, brother.
Live how you smoke, smoke how you live. That's smooth, baby.
We'll see everybody next week.